Hey,
Yo,
can you hear me?
yeah, man.
The mic's working. Everything's fine, yeah?
Yeah, man. Everything's fine. Everything's
With
working
no
nice.
headphones. Again?
Again, man's got
What's
the proper setup now.
what's going on? I
Man's
think
got the
all
Jedi
professional.
podcast setup. Not even no lapel mic. You know the little square that you see with a little fur around it. Nothing like that. We walking around holding it close to the thing. And today we're going to be talking
Yeah,
about this,
yeah.
that, that.
And I've got the lapel mic over there still.
Yeah, man. No
Oh
need.
man.
Sounding crisp. Sounding nice.
Thank you. Let me just turn you up a little bit so I can hear you. There we go. Good
Ooh,
evening.
a little bit. Good evening. Good evening, one and all. Welcome to another episode of the Real Soundcheck Podcast. How are you doing, Mr. Butch Cassidy?
I am like super positive. I'm good. I'm good. You know me, I'm old school. As long as my hairline's there, I'm happy, bruv. Seriously, the thing's nearly 50 years old, so from it still look, it's just starting to creep. Cheeky little
Mm-mm.
bugger, but it's all right. I don't mind. It's all right.
You have to catch it at certain angles, and
Yeah, that's it. But you know when you're taking pictures, you're
yeah,
like, oh no, it's this side,
let me get on good side. Yeah.
and get the good side with a dirty
I don't
boy
know.
smile, so you know what's going on.
Yeah,
Big up
man.
everyone in the chat. Please come and say hello. Let me say hello first. Well, let us say hello first. Hello in the
Yeah,
chat. Come
my
say hello
my
in the chat.
hairline is
Let us
surviving.
know that you are active and there. As we always say, your comments or questions, put them in the chat and we'll put them on the screen.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed. Yeah, man.
it's as simple as that. That's how we like to interact with you lot. That's how we do.
Yes, yes. And salute to those who've been rocking with us from day one. You know, your presence is always appreciated, and especially those who are sharing and letting people know about the little bits of fun and seriousness we have here on the Real Soundcheck podcast, creeping up to episode number 100. Almost.
Get in there on the road to 100 episodes.
Exactly. I resisted the urge to finish it off with and 80 because we're not quite there.
Well, I'm
I
telling
actually
you.
went to an establishment for my friend's birthday, which is
Okay.
centered around the game of darts. The whole thing is centered around the game of darts. So, you know, like bowling,
Yes.
it's effectively an establishment that's done the same thing with darts.
Yeah.
You get the little
So everyone would
buzzer.
have their own little lane or something, and you had the
Exactly.
drinks at the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's all kind of digitized now, so you don't have to do none of the calculations. It knows where the dart is
Oh
and does the
yeah.
calculations for you. And there's different formats of the game, so you're not just doing the whole right get from 501 down to zero. You've
Yeah.
got different types of games that they've formatted within what's it's
Yeah.
pretty
Because
cool.
sometimes you have to finish on a double
Yeah,
or some
exactly.
stuff like
All
that.
of
It's,
that stuff.
yeah, different type of games.
They got
Yeah.
different types of games that
What
you
was that in
play
the
and all
city?
that.
Sure, this must be somewhere far.
The one that I went to specifically was in Victoria.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, Victoria. They've got a couple around the place. I think there is one in Finsbury Circus.
Okay.
You know, the one near Moorgate, in between City Road and
Yes, I know the
yeah,
one you're talking.
yeah. There's one there. Oh, it's quite an interesting establishment. It's like
Mm.
for darts. I'm thinking, wow. I mean, that's like the sport of non-sportiers.
Well, this is it. But it's got a cult following, mate.
Yeah,
It's
I
got a
mean,
real big cult following, especially since that young boy, the schoolboy, 16 years old,
that's what I heard.
he
Doesn't
won it.
look 16.
No, he don't. He looked like his great granddaddy. Straight. I'll tell it straight. He looked like he's there. You got in the chat. Wendy.
Wendy, good evening, Wendy. How are you? Hope all is good with you. Hope you've had a good start to the week. It's a Monday. It's 9 p.m. or just past. We are on the Real Soundcheck podcast getting ready for a couple of 90s themed quizzes and talking about stuff from the 90s. Actually, Bullseye wasn't 90s. Bullseye was 80s, wasn't it?
I think Bullseye started in the 80s, but we jumped on it in the 90s, like because we were older and we maybe understood it.
Yeah. and I had my own dartboard as well. I put it on the staircase
I
so
think
that if it missed,
I
it would
think
just
my
go
mum
into the
was
stairs.
chicken. She gave us the Velcro one, but didn't give us
Velcro,
the
okay,
studded one.
yeah. I had the real ones. It's like,
Yeah. No,
but
my mum
I didn't have the
no,
belly
my
to go
RJs
with
will
it.
be like, nah, man, my doors. You're not putting that on my doors and pick up my doors.
This is it. That's why when I had it was put it on the staircase, and the staircase was carpeted. Them days, you know what I mean. Staircase usually carpeted.
Ah, okay.
So if it goes past through the carpet into the wood
Yeah,
behind, you
it's
take it
hitting
out.
the wood.
Carpet's fine. Yeah, you mean.
That is a good idea because then you can lift it up higher on the stairs and
And yeah.
yeah. We should have thought of that. Why didn't we think of that? See when we no problem, Wendy. What's she saying? I'm semi-listening at the mo because my mum's on the phone. It's all right, love.
It's all right. Mars always
That's all
come first,
right.
you know. Very important.
Send mum the
peoples are
code
mums.
and see if she knows some questions. You see what I mean? Everyone's welcome to get involved.
Yes, indeed.
Everyone's welcome to get involved. If you're in the chat, please share the chat. We've got 90s themed quizzes. We are celebrating. Yeah. It's our 90th show. Yeah, wow. All of that.
Just like that.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
that. 90.
Literally.
That's crazy. 90 episodes.
Let's just put this on in the background. Definitely for the 90th show.
Oh yeah. It's an iconic piece of history. This iconic piece of history.
Of course it is. Oh, Wendy's laughing with us about send mum the link.
Or is Wendy gonna be bad man because she doesn't want her mum to beat her?
She don't want to get beaten by her mum. That's what most of it is.
That's what I'm saying. Because there'll be people like, yeah, come to the. No. They want to become on top. Or there'll be people like, yeah, come join so that I can be. So that I can be top of the league. You don't know 90s like I know 90s. You don't know 90s like I know 90s. Because remember we had the Connect 4 challenges as well. And there was some big talk. There was some big talk from people at 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, Connect 4. And it was interesting to see the battles.
It took a
We haven't
true
done one of those for a
OG
little
soldier
while.
to take me off. Done well. Who's that? Shania?
Yeah, I think it was Shania who did the do and come true with some true Connect 4 prowess.
Yeah. Stealth.
Yes.
On it.
Sometimes you play fast and it's like, because you kind of like, I'm in the flow and whatnot. And it's like, oh no. You see it go down in slow motion.
Oh, and it's the obvious one, 4 going across, and you miss it. Oh,
completely.
I prefer to get beaten by a diagonal so I can't see it. Don't let me get beaten by 4 just going like that. That just or 4 going vertical. Oh,
The vertical one is the worst.
Yeah,
the side one I'm not too bad, but the vertical one, that's the one that's like, oh my days, how did I not see?
The person was putting them in every other move, and you just didn't look. So they'll send you over that side, put one in.
Yeah.
Send you over that side, put another one in, and then they got 4 stacked up like that. Crazy
Thinking a lot of the board games from back then, I'm thinking they all started 90s. So Monopoly, I'm sure that was 70s even.
Oh, even before. I swear it was before.
And then I remember playing stuff like Kaplunk.
Yeah, Game of Life.
Game of Life. That was 80s.
Yeah.
Be a winner at the Game of Life.
I'm just trying to think of I can't remember when they all started, but it's those type of games that
board games. They're not really that popular.
I think things turned electronic.
Yes.
Back then.
Yeah.
The Tomy 3D. You remember the Tomy 3D?
Yes.
And you pulled it up.
Red,
my brother's
the white, and the
yellow. Got one. Yeah, we had all 3, but like little brothers
big
do.
Money. Sorry. Go on.
When they get jealous and they lose, they dash them across the room.
Oh man! But you see, them days they were robust, so they will
That's
survive
what
a few
I'm saying.
dashings. That plastic
We
was
had the
proper
white one
plastic.
and the maroon one.
Right. Yeah, I think the red one was the car.
Yeah.
Um,
And
the
the white one was the
one
spaceship
was
or something, wasn't it?
spaceship.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the yellow one the tank? I don't know.
Grey.
Can't remember
Wasn't it
yellow one.
grey? Or was it yellow?
I remember the yellow one. I think.
Oh,
Someone
okay.
in the chat might be able to verify for us.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
which.
Verify. What was the 3D Tommy 3D,
The do
the
you
visual
remember
games?
the other thing that was, it was red and you used to put it to your eye and you put a disc in it and you used to press it and it used to go to
Not Kaleidoscope.
oh
It's
man,
something scope. It's got a
vision.
something scope name. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
And you hit it and it's got the mad colors, or you hit it and it's got pictures and the pictures get bigger. Yeah. And you used
And
to
the
change it. You
different
used to have a
pictures and
Jungle Book
colours.
one. You used to
Yeah,
have loads of them, different stories
yeah.
with clips in, and it's got the little. You have to put it up into
That
the
was the
light.
days, boy. But I think that was more 80s than 90s.
Yeah, again, most of the stuff started off.
Yeah.
I wonder what toys actually were made in the 90s. Let me see if I can find
Because
any.
now we've gone necessarily from the board games to the digital, like you were saying, but now we've come to card games. So
Yeah,
like the card game we played the other day at the event, I can't remember what that one was called, but you've got another popular
Yeah.
one which is Crimes Against Humanity or something like that.
oh yeah,
Cards
yeah,
Against
yeah.
Humanity.
I have them to hand. I've got
Uh,
tell me without telling me.
Tell me without telling me. Yeah, that was the one that
Yeah.
we were playing.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
like that game.
crazy
I think
one.
that game's hard. And then Crimes Against Humanity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think these are now the more popular sort of.
Yeah,
get-together
there's
games
a
that-
couple of them that I need to get, like really, really good ones.
Mm.
And then I think I've got, which I haven't used yet, but I think I've got. Oh, Cards Against Humanity, the Family Edition, the clean version.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm checking my history correctly, it would have been around the times of things like Game Boy, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo. That's what was popping 90s.
Well, I've got a little list here.
Okay.
Toys that were actually becoming iconic and were known were it's really soft. Tickle Me Elmo, Pogs, Polly Pocket, Power Ranger action figures, Nerf guns, Furby, Beanie Babies, Tamagotchi, Game Boy Color came out in the 90s. So I'm wondering if when Game Boy actually came out.
Late 80s.
Action figures were like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Super Soakers kicked off around then, and the Easy Bake Oven, which actually cooked things.
As a toy.
Yeah,
Oh man, because I'm thinking it was those kind of times where the Mega Drive and that started to come out is more the 90s stuff. So like you're saying, it went from the board game
yeah,
to the consoles.
yeah.
Things like the Neo Geo, which I never played, but I just always,
Never
it's
played
like
it.
The graphics just looked amazing, but the price of the games and the console itself at the time, cheese
Yeah.
and bread,
It was
chair and
ahead
table.
of it. It was ahead of its time. Yeah, the Mega Drive was 1988, mate.
Oh wow! So it would have been
Okay.
then the Saturn and the
Yeah,
32X.
we got it. Europe. It was released in Europe in 1990.
Aha.
Literally bang on. Bang on,
Yeah,
bang
'cause-
on. Quick shout to everyone that's coming in. It is the big 90th show, and we're having the 90s quiz. We're gonna have a little warm-up quiz. Yeah, so get your stuffs ready, get your second device ready. You only need a couple of people to join in on this one. In fact, Dave, you could join in on this one.
Yeah, why
You
not?
got a second. You got a
Let me-
second device. We'll do that in a sec.
Get that device ready. See
Yeah.
if I can come top of the leaderboard for once.
What I'll do is I'll put the pin in chat. So
And where would you like people to go? Is this on which platform?
Kahoot.
Kahoot. So that's kahoot.it.
Yeah.
If people want to get there ahead of time, get yourself registered, kahoot.it. And then Butcher's going to put the code to use in the chat. Get
Kabuki.
myself on there as well. Kabuki. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Kabuki. What's this? Okay. Go here. Go here.
So, so get ready tonight. Grab a family friend who's not interested in football. You know what I mean? We know there's a lot on. There's a lot to celebrate.
Oh, is there a match?
No. Yesterday and everything and everyone, and when your team wins, you celebrate for how many days, and you know what I mean. It just gets wild. But hey, this is chill out time, man. This is chill out time. Let's have
Monday
some fun,
nights,
man.
9 p.m.
The kids should be asleep.
Yeah. Listen, the way that I've wanted to go to bed early these days.
No, bruv, I try. I got rings around my eyes. Sometimes I get to bed early and then I'm up by 2:00.
Just that would be my bedtime usually.
Just up, wake like some meerkat. 4 hours sleep already, and I'm just up, happy, just awake.
That used to be my bedtime. Something would happen, and I'd always go to bed around 2:00.
Yeah.
Let me go to bed at 11 o'clock, get in, but something will keep me up until 2. Or I'll be just, okay, let me do this one thing, and then something else, and then I want to do another thing, and then I'd get that sorted. One final thing, it's 2 o'clock.
Yep. Then it takes you a while to drop off by 3 o'clock. Everyone says it. If everyone spoke and listened to each other, everyone's going to bed 3 o'clock in the morning.
I salute the people who get up at 5.
Hold on, let me do this. You know why, innit? The amount of seconds they've taken off the natural day.
Oh, I kind of get you. What I'm thinking when we get into the hypotheticals, yes.
So realistically, I guarantee you, if you work it back out, 2 o'clock in the morning now is like midnight back in the day. So we're just used to it.
I feel that way hypothetically about the seasons. I feel the seasons have shifted.
That too, but we lose how many seconds per year? They just take fractions off. So that's why the day seems quicker. You go to work, unpack your box. Oh, it's lunchtime. Okay, let me just have my lunch. Bang. Oh yeah, ready to go? Yeah, bang. 9 to 5 done.
Interesting, because let's say rotationally, we are speeding up.
Yes.
They wouldn't then say, okay, let's keep it as 24 hours as it once was. Same way how currency used to be, £1 is $1. Now, £1, $1.3, whatever it might be. Adjustments.
I kind of like got another. Let me. Can I just do this? Yeah. I personally feel that's the reason why they're trying to push the 4-day week. Because it's not conducive to what life is about. It's not just, everybody gets a day off. No. It's that they know how to cram a week's worth of work into the amount of hours. And it's going to feel normal.
Oh, well, it's a case of, if you were paid a certain amount, we're just going to chop that into 4/5 now.
Yeah, well, they already do that with the 13th month and the way they split it over the year into bank holidays and make you feel that you're getting more. Because that's the bit that bugged me out. When everyone's like, oh, where's the 13th month? I'm like, count the bank holidays. And why does February have 28 days?
Yeah.
Just work it out.
Lunar months would have been, I guess, one way of looking at it. But don't forget, we also have one country, if I'm not mistaken, just one in the entire globe that isn't in 2024.
Yes, we know. But
So, very
these
interesting that
conversations
they kept off for the hypothetical.
are for the hypothetical. Because the year that they're in, I don't think they're wrong. I don't think they're wrong.
Because we'll just make adjustments as and when, and then everybody says, yeah, okay, cool, that's cool. Sometimes the people don't even get the choice to know what's going on. There was 10 months at one point, and then you just slid 2 more in there. Go and have that.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about it is they left it so blatant. October, November, December, 8, 9, and 10.
But then on the hypotheticals, we can discuss that, because if you actually go round, anyway, hypotheticals.
I know the start of the year is in March. I know what you're going to say. When you add the 10, 11, 12 to the 13, it makes it finish in March, and April's the start of the new year. I know. I know. But yeah, let's save these conversations.
It's interesting. It's very interesting.
It's there. Look out. We are now on the road to 100 episodes. I had a great phone call. I can update you. We should be getting a singer.
Oh.
We're going to be having a singing artist, hopefully, in one of these 10 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice,
I've spoken to the artist, and all I got told is, anytime, don't be silly, send me the link. That's all I got told. So,
we like people like that. People like that. Yeah. So,
so look out for that.
Yeah.
And it's an artist we know and love, so we can conversate and chat the real things and keep it 100. You know what I mean?
Oh gosh, I got
find out about the industry, what it takes to maintain a career. Yeah, we're gonna have it like that.
Yeah, I'm just hoping I don't get starstruck.
Oh, you've met them. You definitely met them. But now to have a intimate conversation, so to speak.
Are you sure? How you sure? How you know this one?
I know. I just know. Anyway, that's enough teasing. If you're in the chat, please share it. We're having a 90s quiz. Should we have the warm-up quiz now?
Well, just before we have the warm-up quiz, just also want to let people know. Oh, sorry?
No, in 2 minutes' time. Go on.
Oh, just let people know that next week is the 10th of February. Which is leading up to a very significant day for many people, for good reasons. That's the one. And so right here on the Real Soundcheck Podcast, we are going to have your agony uncles responding to various situations. And if you want to send in your situation or a situation that you've heard about, then you just pop it into the DM at the Soundcheck Podcast, or email it to the Real Soundcheck Pod at gmail.com. So you either DM it to us on the YouTube or the Instagram, or you can email the Real Soundcheck Pod at gmail.com. So your agony uncles, Uncle Sound right there and Uncle Check right here, are going to be here doing the whole agony uncle thing, Q&A, for the Valentine's Day, the day of love, the night of very expensive restaurants.
Oh dear. I'm looking forward to it. I hope people have got some real dilemmas for us. Just don't do it while you're on the date, please. That's all we can ask. That's all we can ask, really. So yeah, look out, Uncle Sound and Uncle Check with unprofessional love and relationship advice. Yeah. It's coming.
Monday the 10th of Feb. Monday the 10th of Feb right here on the Real Soundcheck Podcast. Tell a friend, tell a friend. And hopefully we won't create too much havoc.
We'll keep it 200 out here. Like, we're not going to hide that from nobody. And as I said, with the unprofessionalism, you have to understand where we're actually coming from. What do we know?
We're going to give it to you the way that we see it.
Exactly that.
The way that we see it.
Exactly that.
The landscape is very different from back in the day.
Well, this is it. So it would be nice to have a different dynamic. If there's any young ones seeking advice from their agony uncles, we are here for you. Yeah, we do understand, certain levels of young culture and how you lot see the world. But I think we could definitely guide you in the right direction. So Uncle Sound and Uncle Check, unprofessional love and relationship advice on Monday the 10th of February. Make sure you are here.
That is right, young blood. We're going to give you the advice that you need.
Yeah. So if I say things like hold it in its throat, I don't mean it. You know what I mean? I don't mean it like that. I mean caress her, love her, and hold her. You know what I mean? Don't.
The views expressed by Uncle Sound and Uncle Check are not really.
We're gonna need one of those. We're going to need one of those. I'm telling you. We are definitely going to need one of those. It's going to be a full disclaimer. So I think what I can do, let's do a little warm-up quiz, quick one. What do I do? Oh, I present, I shared screen, and I do that, and then I hit that, and then I do that.
Yeah, so head over to kahoot.it. Yes, I can see the code. So if you head over to kahoot.it and then enter the code that's in the chat and on the screen for the little warm-up quiz on the Real Soundcheck Podcast. 90s themed. So if you think you know your 90s stuff, then join in. And
we've got KB waiting in there. Hi, KB. It's good. Let's see who's about. Flex is there. Hi, Flex.
Greetings. Yes.
Hi, Flex. Come join the quiz. You can take the code and the link and share it with anyone. Just tell them to join in and they'll see the quiz. You know what I mean? They might not be watching, but they can have fun with the quiz when the questions pop up. So, yeah, do that. We said 90s, didn't we?
Boy.
We did. We said 90s.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
The 90s is, pardon me, it's almost like, for me, it's the music of the 90s, I think, is probably the most memorable.
Of course.
I think the golden era of R&B hip-hop.
That shaped not only a generation, but is now 30 years on from being tastemakers in that time. It shaped more than a generation. It shaped a culture. That 90s music shaped a culture to the point that it's like a benchmark. Not too sure how a benchmark of like disco or funk or anything else is to certain generations. Sturdy Zebra, how are you? Or if you're from the States, Zebra.
Brilliant. That's what sometimes I love about the quizzes is the names that come through.
I swear some people are too honest. I swear someone put Batty and Bench last time I was doing this thing.
Yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah, give me a joke. I'm sharing it out to people in my WhatsApp. Yeah, let's do that. Do the same thing if you are doing it.
Yeah.
What are we at? 35 past? Right, 60 seconds. We've got 3 people there. That's nice. I think that'd be enough, because it's only the warm-up. Let's start it.
It's always nice, however many people there are.
Yeah. The Real Soundcheck warm-up quiz. Are you ready in 3, 2, 1? Hope I've done this right.
Oh wow.
What was the name of Ross's pet monkey in Friends? Red Marcel, red Marcus, blue Marcel, yellow Margin. Oh, only one person got it.
Whee.
Only one person was faster. I think I put 20 seconds. You have to be fast. This is the warm-up. This is just a quick warm-up to let you know. You ready for the next one? You have to be fast. You ready? Who's got that? KB. Straight in, sturdy zebra and flex. Yet to take hold. Let's see who we got. This is a true or false. The film Goonies was released in 1984. True or false? Blue, true, red, false. You can see the timer. The film Goonies was released in 1984.
This almost seems like a bit of a...
Is it true or false?
It seems like a bit of a mislead, because...
It's false.
Yeah,
You want to know what year it was? It was 1985.
you see, the reason why I thought it was misleading is because it's not 90s. So I was thinking,
yeah, I know.
So, okay.
That's why I said it's a warm-up quiz. It's not the 90s quiz.
Best-selling album by
Which pop star holds the record for the best-selling debut album by a female artist?
Oh no.
10 seconds. Alanis Morissette, Mariah Carey, Britney Spears, Shania Twain.
Debut. Oh gosh. Debut. Oh man.
Everyone's gone with Mariah Carey, and it's not. It's Britney Spears.
Wow. Because there's not like a Britney song that I'd say. I mean, Oops, I Did It Again was massive.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was then contributed to the sales of the album that much. But
Wow.
yeah, because Always Be My Baby.
Here we go. KB slapping it. Steady Zebra yet. And Flex yet to take off. What was the nickname of Will's cousin Carlton, played by Alfonso Ribeiro in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? What was his...
Uh-oh.
So what was it? Was it Jazz? Was it Trey? Was it Cino? Was it Trip? Yeah.
Eh?
Ooh, someone said Jazz and someone said C-Note. It's C-Note.
I don't ever remember him.
That was
called
Carlton's nickname, C-Note, because he was rich in it. He had Dunga, so they called him 100 Note. C-Note.
See, maybe when he was in his uni in college.
Yeah, when he was in college and everyone called him the money boy, C-Note.
I'm thinking about when he's around the house. I'm thinking, what did they call him around the house? It was like Carlton. That's what I remember.
Carlton. Yeah. Ready for the last one?
Okay.
Oh, Flex has jumped on the board. Well done, Flex. KB still out in front.
Woo.
Last one. In The Simpsons, what is the name of Mr. Burns, the loving teddy bear? Snuggles, Sprinkles, Cuddles, or Bobo? What is the name of...
It's like a couple of them sound familiar. A couple of them sound so familiar.
The answer is Bobo.
Because there's a whole episode around that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there is. Sturdy Zebra in third, Flex in second, and we want to say Brat, KB. That was just a quick warm up. Nice one. Let me stop sharing now. Go back. We are back.
Yeah, man, the 90s, boy. If I could turn back time.
Oh, of all the songs.
I was talking to my friend the other day, and we were talking about going back in time. You know, if you could go back in time, but you could only go back for 30 seconds.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? You just pop in 30 seconds you got before you get sucked back. Where would you go? What would you do? I know what I would do, but
30 seconds.
Yeah, we might even have this again in a future episode.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard because it depends how you are, innit? If you're bad mind, you want to go back and either stop a fight, start a fight, or kick someone's backside. If you're knowledgeable and futuristic, you want to be able to go back and say to you, like what do you call it? Back to the Future. Just go back and say, you know what I mean? Facebook, Google, blah blah blah. When these things come, throw your money at it. You will make money. You know what I mean? You want to be able to go back and give yourself an almanac and create things. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or are you one of those weird ones that want to be on the 13th pillar in the tunnel in Paris to actually see what I've gone? Was that too deep? Was that a bit too left? Was that should I leave
hypothetical?
Should I leave that one alone? Was that too wild? No one else want to go back?
Go in for 30 seconds and you're out.
And just come out and just have a look in the car.
In it. You know what? And this is again the craziness. I could probably turn that into a TV series.
Oh, what? Going in for 30 seconds and coming back out?
Yeah.
Oh, don't say that. Shush, zip it. Don't say nothing. You just sport it now. You don't know who's listening. Beep. That's it. Trying to wipe it out.
Hypothetical.
That would actually make a good series. I would watch that.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like a mini Quantum Leap.
Exactly.
I've been hooked on that recently. Oh my god.
Is there a new series or something?
Yeah, I watched the new ones with the Asian guy.
Right, I thought so, but I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if
It's all right. It's all right still. Right.
Yeah, it's one of those. They could just keep it going and going and going.
Oh
he's
yeah,
trying to get home.
Easily.
Just like Dungeons and Dragons, they're trying to get home, and then every time they see the portal open, listen, that uni got on my nerves.
Yeah. This is Quantum Leap is one of the ones that they should have just. I'm glad that they did have a revamp of it, but it could have been done a bit more. You know what I mean? They kept EastEnders and all these other bloody things going. Why can't you keep that going? You know what I mean?
With the original people, you mean, or
no, not even. I like the fact that if you haven't watched it, it's connected to the original people. Like they've still kept Sam and Thingy and whatever, all their technology and vamped it up, and sometimes have to go back into certain files that they're created from the first original jump and stuff like that. So it's deep. It's definitely geeky. If you're in the chat, we are about to get ready for the official 90s quiz. I think some people are just coming in for the quiz and not even saying hello in the chat. Chat now.
Well, the link will be in the chat in a little bit. And then for those who aren't familiar, we'll have a QR code on the screen that you can scan, or you can go to crowd.live and there'll be a code that you can enter there. So just get your device ready. And just like we did for the little warm-up quiz there, you will have the opportunity to get yourself on the leaderboard. And if you're one of the shy people who just like to watch, listen, there's people who have jumped in when we've gone through half the questions and they've come out on top. Because with the quiz that we're about to do, what happens is the quicker you answer, the more points you get. But if you get the wrong answer, you lose points. So
In
it's
fact,
all to play for.
let's start getting people in, and can I do that? And ready. Can we do that now?
Yeah, there's a link in the private chat as well.
Oh yeah.
Pardon me? Yeah, Quantum Leap was a great series, man. Great series. Again, 80s that went to 90s, or it finished in the 80s? I can't remember.
No, it finished in the 90s, I think. Yeah.
So you would go back to get an almanac.
I think.
If anyone who's just joined, it's a scenario where if you could go back in time for 30 seconds, but after 30 seconds you get pulled back, where would you go? What would you do?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I definitely would have to go back and drop some form of almanac, either to myself or to Mumsy or something, and just say, look, throw the dunga in the somethings, man. You know what I mean? You'll be all right. You'll be all right. And then if a wild fact, like if it was before the Arsenal unbeaten league, that one there, what was that, 2004? Yeah, if it was that, if I jump back before that date, it's one of them facts. In 2004, the Gunners are going to go unbeaten. Throw the house on it. You know what I mean? Just throw the house on it. You're going to be nice. And just set everyone else up for life. That's it. And just come back. And just come back. Nice.
It's mad though, the whole time-space continuum theory that, you know, once you affect it there, it changes everything here. But
but that's not really. That's not gonna.
Can you imagine, right? No, I better not say it because it's something that could be actually in the show.
All right, save it for the show. Save it. Get ready for a hypothetical show coming in.
Sorry, my mind's gone too. So I've already got 2 or 3 TV shows in my head.
Yeah,
this is now TV show number 4.
That's good.
3. I just need to find a good production company, and
all you have to do is shoot the pilot, you know.
Well, you know, I got a couple guys who do a bit of shooting, but to do a whole pilot, the dialogue and the script and everything, that'll take a little bit of work and time. So,
of course,
you know what I mean. Just wish I could.
With the nay, you just and then let it touch up and get it done. Get the outer framework done. You put the veg and the sauces and the ingredients in. And if it takes you 6-7 months, do it.
Yeah, because when I told my friend about the idea for Tom, and he just called me back a couple of days later. He said, "Listen, this gold, it's gold." And then he called me about 2 weeks later and was like, "You know, how are you getting on with it? How are you getting on with it?" So,
yeah.
Oh, for those of you who are trying to get in, let me just, because the Big 90's quiz is covering up the way that you can get in if you haven't got the capability of doing a QR code. You can go to the website crowd.live. That's crowd.live, and then you can enter the code GKLKH. That's GKLKH. Enter that, enter in your nickname, and you'll be in with a chance of emerging as tonight's winner on the Real Soundcheck Podcast, the 90's quiz. So yeah, it was he just like, it's gold. So
yeah,
now there's this next one. I don't know what am I gonna call this one. Things to think about. The ideas just keep coming. Oh, and also, just heads up for people who are entrepreneurial or business minded. The next Plantain and Prosecco is lined up for the 26th of February, Wednesday, the 26th of February. You're welcome to come down, enjoy, chill with other business minded people. And if you have a business yourself, you can pitch your business to the crowd. Either you want to just talk about your business, ask for help, practice a pitch for funding if that's what you were trying to do. You can come there in a nice, safe environment and just practice away with no judgment. Get feedback from the audience as well, and I might give you a little tip here and there during the course of it as well. Wednesday the 26th of August.
What venue?
It's at Cotton's.
Oh, it's at Cotton's. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you go down there if you've got a business and you just want to expose it to a small group of like-minded people, and like-minded people who may have had experience in things that you're lacking or inexperienced about, and people like to share down there. It's good. It's good. Make sure you get down there nice and early.
Yeah.
And
it's a lovely environment.
Yeah.
And of course, there's Plantain and Prosecco available too.
There we go. So yes, if you're watching online,
nice
come join us.
Evening.
Come join us. Come join us. Come join us. Come join us. It is that time. It is that thing. We are going for the big 90s quiz.
Do you remember Araby?
The red thing.
Yeah, the red ring.
Yeah, man.
Frisbee that had a hole in it and could go further.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those, man. Could thing those far in the park.
Oh man, I threw one day and it went on the train tracks. And the dad tried to fight me.
He tried to fight you.
Let me tell you something. I saw this thing on TV and I saw what they said. So I ran up to it, I got hold of it, and I just went, I just let it go. This thing cleared the park, over the park, literally from one end of the park to the other end of the park, over the park, onto the train tracks. And that little boy started crying in it, and we're like, sorry, mate.
Man just did his Hulk thing.
I wanted to see how far it could go, innit?
Isn't it? That's the whole point.
That's what I'm saying. We started off close and we kept moving back and back and back and back and back to the point that it got to the width of the park. Then for me to get it to the other end, it was my turn. I just hulked it.
Let loose.
Facing the wrong way.
And in saying that, also coming up in the next few episodes is our films and box sets review. And when you mentioned Hulk, remember we were talking about Captain America, and it actually is coming out this month and not in July.
Oh, it is coming out this month?
This month, and on a certain day as well.
What, Valentine's Day?
Correct.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a type of thing you can take your missus to?
Depends on what she's into, innit?
You better have one of them down misses, man. As long as you feed her, she don't mind what happened afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it's a lady who likes Hakkasan over.
This is what I'm saying.
Stuff.
If you're uptown Nobu Hakkasan, what's it called? Sexy fish. Put them thing there. Forget it. You ain't going no cinema.
Nope. Not even if it's the Lux. Not even if it's Lux with the big recliner chairs.
Oh, the big chairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if it's that, I don't think there's I would say there's some women who would not see that as a nice first date. No,
let alone a date on Valentine's. That I've been going out with you for 4 years, and you expect me to go cinema? Yes.
And not to watch Love Actually or Waiting to Exhale or
nope.
Boomerang.
Marvel.
Let's go. Captain America.
You don't understand. Your adrenaline will be flowing. You'll be all excited, ready for the dessert afterwards. What? You think you got wings all hanging off the chandelier when you get home? Hey, baby, you want to do some cosplay? You don't know what it's going to spark.
Oh man, we don't really have. Who do we got? Black Widow, Storm, but Storm's DC. Storm's X-Men, really.
Yeah.
Jean Grey's X-Men.
Yep.
Who else? Catwoman's DC. Wonder Woman DC. Yeah, Marvel's is not that.
No, they're not about that.
Wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, She-Hulk.
Yeah.
For those of you just joining, this is the 90th episode of the Real Soundcheck Podcast. We are having a 90s
episodes.
quiz. Yep. So on the screen now is a QR code that you can scan with your device if you want to join in with the quiz. It's just a bit of fun, so there's no name and shame as such. You can also go to crowd.live on your web browser and just type in the code GKLKH when you get there. That's GKLKH. Remember, the faster you answer the questions, the more points you get. However, if you get the wrong answer, you're going to lose a little points. And so it's anybody's game at any time. So there have been people who've joined halfway through a game and actually won because of the way that the scoring works. It makes it nice and even for everyone. A little bit of fun on the 90th episode of the Real Soundcheck Podcast with yours truly, Dave Knight, and above me there is Mr. Butch Cassidy. Make sure you check out his B-sides on Twitch and the like, and follow him on the Instagram.
Come on, let's start. Let's crack on.
Okay, dokey. Cool. Let me do this. And we have 2 rounds.
Hey!
So we'll go through the first round and then we'll transport everybody over into the second round, given that we are ready to go. So your last chance to join, not even your last chance to join in to answer the first question. But at any time, if you think, you know what, yeah, let me jump in, you can do so. The details will still be on the screen. Alrighty, here. Let us jump in. Cool. So, question number 1. Let's take it nice and easy for people who have not played this just yet. Which sitcom's finale was the single most watched television episode of the 1990s? I'm going to activate the question. 4 answers will turn up on your screen. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Let's go. Is it Cheers, Friends, Seinfeld, or The Golden Girls? Finale was the single most watched television episode of the 1990s. Let's have a look and see. Answers are in. And my thing is frozen. Here we go. Right. 67% have gone for Friends, 33% have gone for Seinfeld. The answer we were looking for is Cheers.
What?
Cheers was the single most watched television episode of the finale. Over 42 million viewers tuned in on May 20th, 1993 to watch Sam Diane wrap up 11 seasons of Cheers. So just to make sure and just to show that it's very even Stevens here, let's have a look at the leaderboard. Everybody's got minus 199 points. So we're off to a very, very good start on the Real Soundcheck Podcast. So, as I said, if you're watching, you jump in, you answer the next question correctly, you're in the lead if you answer it the fastest. So, it's always anybody's game in these games. Let's go on to question number 2. Right. Which Muppet lives in a garbage can on Sesame Street? Was it Elmo, Grover, Sully, or Oscar the Grouch?
You know, you have to question your
The faster
So,
you answer, the more points you get. Right, let's have a look. %33% have gone for Grover and 67% have gone for Oscar the Grouch. Answer we're looking for is Oscar the Grouch. So let's have a little look at the leaderboard again, just so that we can see what's happened. Oh, in first place now we have Black Pepper. We have second is Boogie with 30 points. And in third we have Flex with minus 398. But it's all to play for, as mentioned. Let's move on to question number 3. What 2-word phrase does Optimus Prime employ to get the Autobots in gear on the animated series Transformers? Rollout. What does Optimus Prime employ? Phrase? Does he say "we out"? Does he say "let's rock"? Does he say "roll out"? Or does he say "let's roll"?
oh
Answers
man,
are in. I think I might have given that one away, you know, just in the way that I said it. But let's see.
everyone's gone there.
100% have gone for "roll out," and I'm thinking of the Ludacris track now. Roll out.
You'll
Dun, 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 dun. Answer we were looking for is roll out. Correct. Everyone got that right. On to question number 4. Who made history in 1996 as the first ever actor to be paid $20 million for a feature film role? Was it Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, Jim Carrey, or Harrison Ford? Which one of these made history in 1996, the first ever actor to be paid 20 million? Was it Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, Jim Carrey, or Harrison?
That's a hard one. That's hard.
You know what would have been nice if I had the ability to do it is to see if you get bonus points for actually answering what film each of these is from.
What film it is? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. A, I'm thinking Jerry Maguire. Show me the money.
Okay, that makes sense.
B, I'm not too sure what that is. It looks like he's in space. Apollo 99 or something, Apollo 98.
Oh, what films they are actually in?
Yeah, the actual screenshots are from.
Oh, I don't know what that one is.
Yeah. Jim, that looks like Ace.
Mm,
And Harrison looks
Okay,
like it's
could be.
Indiana.
that could be anything.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What did you answer? Ooh. 50% gone for Tom Cruise, 50% Jim Carrey. Answer we're looking for is Jim Carrey.
You're joking.
Jim Carrey made history. He was paid $20 million for his role in the 1996 comedy The Cable Guy. Carrey's salary was nearly half of the film's reported budget.
Half the film's budget.
To get the star in. How interesting. How
Okay.
interesting. So, as I said, if you've just joined us, this is the Real Soundcheck Podcast. We're having a little 90s quiz here. You're welcome to join in. There's a QR code in the bottom left corner. You can scan that, or you can simply go to crowd.live and enter the code GKLKH. Doesn't matter when you join, you can still win, because the quicker you answer, the more points you get. And when people get the wrong answer, they lose points. So let's go on to question number 5. What game came standard with Nintendo's Game Boy handheld video game console? Remember when this first came out, it was all the rage.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Tetris, Donkey Kong, Shabba in Space, or Super Mario?
Stop.
Which of these? What game came standard with Nintendo's Game Boy handheld video game console? Tetris, Donkey Kong, Shabba in Space, or Super Mario? So again, you're welcome to join in at any time and partake in this 90s quiz on the Real Soundcheck Podcast. Good to have you on board.
Come, join in.
Let's see what the answers were. Ooh, 100% have gone for Tetris. Nobody thinks it was Donkey Kong. Nobody thinks it was Shabba in Space. And nobody thinks it was Super Mario. Answer we're looking for is Tetris. Alrighty, so after 5 questions, let's have a quick look at the leaderboard and see where we stand. Ooh, in first place, Flex. Remember, only a few questions ago, Flex was in last place with minus points.
Place. Oh,
Flex
man.
is now in 85 points. Boogie in second with
We got
505.
Boogie.
Black Pepper in third. 626 points. Sorry.
La.
In fourth, we have a recent joiner with 626 points. So it's all to play for in the Real Soundcheck Podcast quiz, the big 90s quiz.
Yeah.
On to question number 6. Let's go. What was the original name of the popular Super Soaker water gun when it debuted in 1990? Was it Aqua Cannon, Mega Moisture, Power Drencher, or Super Sharp Shooter?
Yeah, that makes sense now. Hang tight the
What was
junglist.
the original name? Drencher or the Super Sharp Shooter? The answers are in. Let's have a look and see. Ooh, 25% have gone for Power Drencher. 75% have gone for Super Sharp Shooter. Wow. Okay. Let's see what the answer is. The answer we were looking for is Power Drencher.
No!
Power Drencher is the correct answer. Sales of the Power Drencher shot through the roof in 1991 after it was rebranded as the Super Soaker. On to question number 7. What word is missing in this 1996 film title? Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your in the hood. Is it alkaline water, Duff beer, juice, or rum? What word is missing in this 1996 film title? Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your what in the hood? The answers are in. Do we have a problem?
Yeah.
Ooh, 100% have gone for juice, and that is, of course, the right answer. Congrats! But I wonder who answered it the fastest to get the most points. Remember, the quicker you answer, the more points you get. You get a wrong answer, you lose little points. So, again, if you've been watching and you're thinking, yeah, I know some of these questions, I could have done this, I could get talked. Go,
That was
jump
easy,
in.
Pat. That was easy.
Jump in, and who knows? You could really, because we've got another round after this as well, so you could really be on top of the leaderboard. On to question number 8. Which singer performed the theme song for the James Bond film GoldenEye? Which singer performed the theme song for the James Bond film GoldenEye? Was it Adele, Tina Turner, Whitney Houston, or Susan Boyle? Which of these artists performed the theme song for the James Bond film GoldenEye?
Was she
People
around
to this
then?
day are still saying that the actual game. Who's that?
Better than the film.
There's some deliberation. Oh no, the game's a classic.
What
What
okay.
platform was it on? Was it N64? Yeah, I think it was N64.
PlayStation.
I think it was N64. You know,
Was it
someone can maybe
N64?
verify in the chat. Yeah, I think it was M64. I think. The answers are in. Let's see what we've gone for. Oh, we've got an even spread here. 50% Tina Turner, 50% Whitney Houston. Which one, if any, would it be? Answer we were looking for is Tina Turner.
Oh.
Tina Turner. Whitney Houston did, of course, sing the one for The Bodyguard, which was also very, very popular.
Yeah.
Song. But for GoldenEye,
for James Bond,
Tina Turner.
I don't think Whitney's done a James Bond.
I don't think she has.
Mm.
I don't think she has. Question number 9. Which of these is not one of the contestants battling out in the popular Street Fighter 2 arcade game? Another classic game. I remember Street Fighter 1, but Street Fighter 2 took over the streets.
Street Fighter 2 on arcade. Forget all the consoles. Street Fighter 2 on arcade in the shops took over the roads. Man was in the sweetie shop till what o'clock at night, trying to get the fireball out. I could do it. Crazy.
So, was it Guile, Shabuken, Chun-Li, or Zangief that was not a contestant in the arcade game? Let's see what people have answered. Guile, Shabuken, and Zangief have all received votes. Well, the character that was not in the game is Shabuken.
Aha.
Because I made that one up.
Yeah, but it's a derivative of Shabba, and you like to creep in your Shabba, innit?
But it does sound like Hadouken, so I guess I might have thrown it. Yeah. On to question number 10. Which of these shows had a theme song that Timbaland sampled on the album Welcome to Our World? Which one of these shows? It's visual, so have a look and see which one of these.
I'm trying to work out what the top one is. Oh.
On the album.
Yeah, man, there.
And so, again, little bonus points for the names of each show. We got the top left, that is...
Who, me?
You know, yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard. And then the one with the van.
AT.
Bottom left.
Knight Rider.
And bottom right.
Bloody hell, what are their names?
They're screaming it at home. They're screaming it. The people in the chat are screaming it. They're like, it's...
Oh my God, why have I forgotten? Oh my God, why has it gone out of my head? Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
It's got completely
But only
out
one
of
of them had a theme song that was sampled by Timbaland. 25% have gone for the first one, which was Dukes of Hazzard. 25% said the A-Team. 50% said Knight Rider, and no one said Starsky and Hutch. And the answer we were looking for is actually
Something.
Night Rider.
I remember
was,
when
of
that
course,
landed.
the Clock Strikes remix.
Yeah,
And
that's
that,
it.
even though it was released after the Busta Rhymes version officially, I was playing it about 6 months to a year before the Night Rider
Yes.
Busta Rhymes
Yes.
sampled as well.
Facts.
And it was the genesis actually of me and my name and my crusade. So I wanted to expose songs that like that deserve the recognition. But then Busta Rhymes got the recognition. No disrespect, but the Timbaland version for me was a lot better at the time. But it just didn't get the love. So it's a little bit of a personal favorite.
No, you're right.
Clock Strikes
You're
remix. Used the sample really, really well. And after 10 questions, let's have a look at the leaderboard and see where we stand. Oh, in first place we have Boogie with 4,291 points. In second place, we got Flex, slipped down into second with 3,660. In third place, we got Black Pepper with 1,675. And in fourth, we have Lala with 660 points, and it's all to play for. If you've just tuned in, welcome. We're having a little quiz here, now 90s quiz. So if you think you're big up on your 90s quiz stuff and knowledge, you're welcome to join in. Just scan the QR in the bottom
breaking up,
corner.
you're right.
H is all to play for. On to question. In what vehicle would you find this Saturday morning cartoon crew rolling around in? Was it the Fiesta XR2, the Rocket Rover, the Mystery Machine, or the Mega Milk Crate?
Yeah.
Which one of these vehicles would you find this Saturday morning cartoon crew rolling around in? Fiesta XR2, Rocket Rover, Mystery Machine, or Mega Milk Crate? Let's see what answers have been given. 100% have gone for the Mystery Machine. Of course, it is Scooby-Doo and crew. And you have got the 100% right answers. Congrats on that one there. On to question number 12. Oasis Wonderwall was the biggest selling Britpop song of the 1990s. What song also by Oasis was second place?
What?
This one's a little bit of trivia. Champagne Supernova, Don't Look Back in Anger, Stop Crying Your Heart Out, or Ting-a-ling? Oasis Wonderwall was the biggest selling Britpop song of the 90s. What song, also by Oasis, was second place? Was it Champagne Supernova, Don't Look Back in Anger, Stop Crying Your Heart Out, or Ting-a-ling? The answers are in. Let's have a look and see what people answered. Oh, everyone's gone for Don't Look Back in Anger. And that is the right answer. Congrats to all. So it'll be interesting to see what's happening with the leaderboard in a couple. Actually, you know what? Let me have a quick look now, because let's see who answered the quickest. Oh, Boogie still holding on to first place with 6079. Flex with 5310 in second. Black Pepper with 2164 in third. And Lala in fourth with 660. On to question number 13. Which of these G-Funk classics features the lyric 16 in the clip and 1 in the hole?
Oh my God.
Was it Dre Day, Gin and Juice, Regulate, or Nothing But a G Thing? Which one of these G-Funk classics features the lyric 16 in the clip and 1 in the hole?
Wow.
The answers are in. That sounds like a bit of an exclamation of oops, or oh my days, or Oh, 67% said regulate.
Oh
33% said
yes.
nothing but a G thing. And
Oh.
now it's coming. 16 in the
Yeah,
clip and
clip
1 in the
and one in the
hole.
hole. Oh man.
Regulators, mount up. Congrats if you got that one right. On to question number 14. Which of these singles from A Tribe Called Quest features a breakout verse from guest rapper Bossa Boss, Mr. Busta Rhymes? Was it Oh My God? Was it Scenario? Was it A War Tour? Was it Find a Way? Which one of these features a breakout verse from the guest rapper Busta Rhymes?
Breakout. Turn over the thing.
Huh?
I said he turn it over. Iconic verses. If I pick the right one. But yeah.
Row, row, like a dungeon dragon. Change your little jaws cause your pants are sagging. Try to with this about to see the... Sorry.
He's the most stereo you're in.
Yes, Scenario, of course. Feels cock diesel and girls that were chicken. Yo, busting out before the buster rhymes the rhythm and instinct. Whose rhymes are on time. So.
Clap, clap. It died down.
Only 19 years old when he dropped that verse on Scenario in 1992.
Yeah. He's only changed now since he cut off his hair.
And on to the final question for this round, which is, which of these backwards twice is a fashion brand that was popular in the 1990s? So there's a little extra time on this one. It's a little bit of extra time with this one.
I know exactly
which one of these backwards twice is a fashion brand that was popular in the 1990s? It's visual, so here we go.
Oh. It's taking his time to load on the thing.
Which one of these backwards twice is a fashion brand that was popular in the 1990s?
Cap, cap, bag, bag.
Answers are in. Seven. 33% have gone for
cap, cap.
The third option. But don't forget, which one of these backwards twice?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if
cap,
it's a cap, it will be pack, pack.
Exactly. Yeah, that's not what anyway, let me keep quiet. It's not what I think.
So the answer we were looking for in this final question of the first round of the Real Soundcheck Podcast Big 90s quiz is... that one. It's a fan. And so a fan backwards is NAF. Twice is NAF NAF.
Yeah.
Who remembers these?
Notorious jacket.
So let's have a look at the rankings at the end of the first round.
Rankings?
Yeah. We have Boogie holding on to first place with 7694. In second place, 6675 is Flex. In third, we've got Black Pepper with 2947. And in fourth, holding on to those points securely, is Lala. So we are going to transport you to the next round, but we may not start it just yet. Just want to make sure that all players get through to the next round.
Yeah, just start in 5 minutes.
Okay. and everybody's there. So now, if you've just joined and you want to join in, there's a new code on the screen, and that one will get you into the next phase of the Real Soundcheck Podcast 90s Quiz Part 2. That was a nice part 1. That was a nice part 1.
Of course.
Some interesting stats there, because the GoldenEye, you'd be surprised that Whitney hasn't done a James Bond theme, but maybe it's just not suited to her. I don't know.
What, doing a James Bond?
Yeah, like, can I actually hear her doing the James Bond theme? Her voice is very good. It's like you wouldn't have Luther Vandross doing the James Bond theme. Well, maybe you would.
Yeah, it depends the type of movie that it is, but yeah, not contemporary. I think Whitney could have done James Bond.
Yeah,
easily.
Yeah, because Bodyguard was great.
Yeah, it was good.
It's a remake, isn't it? So it's an old Dolly Parton tune, if I'm not mistaken. Actually slowed down a little and just made it her own.
Yeah.
Iconic. There's a couple in there that shocked you, though.
Yes, there was. and I missed out on a couple as well. No, that's what the quiz is about. This is what it is. Taking a trip down 90s memory lane on our 90s show, 90th show. We are here. Thank you. Before we forget, for everyone supporting us.
Oh, yes, indeed.
And everyone that helped start this podcast to get to 90 shows is better than Meghan and Harry, to be honest. Yeah, they only did something like 10 shows or something and then stopped.
Oh,
okay. The chemistry was there.
Yeah, big salute to everyone who's been involved, everyone who has helped push this forward and make it what it is. All the fun and jokes that we've had on the shows, all the interaction in the chat and everything. We've really appreciated each and every item, each and every piece, each and every one of you. And we have a new project that we're considering bringing. Just need to iron out some final details.
We need to steam out.
Let the pores open, so that the skin is glistening on it. And stay tuned for that. We'll
let me give them a quick reminder. A quick reminder. Next week, Uncle Sound and Uncle Check will be taking your advice.
That's the Agina Uncles with a Valentine's Q&A next Monday, 9 p.m. on the Real Soundcheck live and direct. Bring your questions or email your questions ahead of the time, or DM your questions and your queries, your quandaries, your dilemmas, your love triangle situations that you want to iron out. What should I do? Or stuff that you've heard from someone. Maybe it's a friend of yours. They don't know what to do. And you being the friend, they haven't listened to your advice. Maybe you want to get some advice from your uncles on the Real Soundcheck Podcast. Now, all the advice that we give must be taken with a pinch of, or actually a bag of salt.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
Oh, right. I didn't turn off the camera, not the sound. Sorry. I turned off the camera.
Yeah.
I've been fighting this sneeze, fighting it, closing my eyes, fighting it. And I turn off the camera, not the bloody sound. Sorry. Excuse me. But yes, sorry, continue next week.
Yeah, yes. We're going to give you the advice and our opinions. Wendy's laughing.
What? This the sneeze has been burning my nose, and I've been trying to hold it in, and I look off the camera like an idiot. Anyway, next week I'm on about dilemmas, yeah, because I do believe everyone goes to their agony aunties. The aunties are too busy now. Come to your agony uncles. We will give you fully. I'm on about genuine, unprofessional advice, yeah? Proper, authentic, unprofessional advice about your love dilemmas, quandaries, quips, and anything else. You know what I mean? There's no dating setup. We're not setting anyone up on no dates or nothing. But if she or he is getting on your nerves, and you need to go through some stuff or some scenarios, come speak to Uncle Sound and Uncle Check.
Yes, indeed.
We'll definitely sort it out for you.
Yeah, you can definitely send them in. You might want to come in and do it ahead of time. Send us a video note even if you want to, or a voice note.
Yeah, voice note if you want.
If it's a little bit complicated or too long to type out, you can DM the Instagram page, the YouTube page, or email the Real Soundcheck Pod at gmail.com for, as Butch said, genuine 100% unprofessional advice.
100%. We can't. I'm on about the utmost. We have to be as genuinely unprofessional as possible, so you don't understand where we're coming from.
Yep.
I think it's only fair, because if you're gonna peel out your heart to us, why would we give you anything less than our full unprofessional advice? I don't think it's fair. I think we need to be as fair as possible.
Exactly. And we're not going to be asking you your dress size.
No.
Or anything like that.
No.
That's not going to be part of the agony uncle approach. No. We're just going to take what you say and give you unprofessional advice. Uncle Check, Uncle Sound,
and
Uncle Check.
That's right.
And if you're ready to jump in, if you've just joined in, you thought, oh, let me just catch the last part of this 90s quiz, you're in time for part 2, the second round of the big 90s quiz here on the Real Soundcheck Podcast. Just scan that QR code you see on the screen, or you can go to crowd.live on your browser and enter the code KXBPQ. KXBPQ. Kilo X-ray Bravo Papa Queen. Is it Queen?
What?
Or
Quebec?
Or quintessential?
Oh no, it's not. That's too much. It's Quebec.
I remember being in the office one time, and the guy was like, A for Alpha, S for Superman.
That's too much.
U for underwear.
Yeah, I've been there. People make up their own stuff. The brain doesn't work as quick.
Exactly.
And I was self-taught. You know, I actually learned that from the Bill.
I think that's where most people heard the first elements of that kind of talk.
Yeah, the Bill. Don't get it twisted. I was like, what are they talking about? And then my mate was like, yeah, it's called the police talk. It's called phonetic alphabet. I was like, phonetic? What's that? Just using words so then you don't make a mistake on the letter. I don't know. Oh.
Your M and your N's and your P's and your B's. And...
Yeah. Because I was always wondering why it was always, boys named Mike, Charlie, all of that when you go through. Okay. Hey.
Started learning to talk into your shoulder as well when you wanted to play.
Oscar Mike for it.
And yeah, you got to have that tone where you start off low and you end up going high.
And then you go up high.
Make sure you grab some crisps and biscuits on the way in, sir.
100%. That's how the server say you got to start it down. Make sure you grab some biscuits on the way in. That's exactly it. Yeah.
On that note, let us do the final part of the Real Soundcheck 90s quiz.
Let's go.
Let's see who ends up at the top of the leaderboard. On to the first question of round 2, which is, which of these is not one of the colours on an original Twister mat? Remember that game?
Mate.
Which is not one of the colours. Blue, green, red, or orange. 3 times. But it always had a bit of a connotation behind it.
What, Twister? Yeah, Twister's not normal. I don't think
the answers are in. Yeah. Oh, it looks like there's some Twister followers and fans in the audience tonight because they've all gone for orange. The answer we're looking for is orange. Congratulations on getting that right. On to question number 2, which is, what is the name of Gargamel's cat on the Smurfs? What is the name of Gargamel's cat on the Smurfs? Is it Garfield, Tom, Azrael, or Heathcliff? What is the name of Gargamel's cat on the Smurfs? Gargamel, Tom, Azrael, or Heathcliff?
Garfield.
It's one of those that because they're all answers are in. Let's have a look and see. 100% have gone for Azrael, and that is of course the right answer. Congrats to everyone.
Yay.
There's gonna be a lot of points on the leaderboard. On to question number 3. What 1990s action classic features a malevolent artificial intelligence named Skynet? Is it iRobot, Eagle Eye, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, or Snow White and the Seven Hackers? Which 1990s action classic features a malevolent artificial intelligence named Skynet? iRobot, Eagle Eye, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, or Snow White and the Seven Hackers? Let's have a look at the answers first. We've got 33% going for iRobot, 67% going for Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And whilst, yes, I agree that a malevolent artificial intelligence was in both of those films, answer we're looking for is...
Her name was Vicky.
Correct. We're looking for Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Vicky was... I don't know if there was a name of the one in Eagle Eye. I can't remember if it had a name.
Which one's what's Eagle Eye again?
Eagle Eye was on with Shia LaBeouf. He's in a building one time and then the thing comes through and crashes through and he ducks in time.
Oh, no, I can't remember any names in that.
Yeah. Okay, because another one, it's a TV series though, Next. Next was crazy. And then I think there's another one film recently, Super Intelligence. That's another AI.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a few of them. Anyway, question number 4. Where did martial arts legend Jackie Chan have his rumble in 1995?
Oh.
Was it the Bronx, Brooklyn, Croydon, or Shanghai? Where did martial arts legend Jackie Chan have his rumble in 1995? Remember, if you've just joined us, you're welcome to join in and see if you can catch up to the leaders, which is possible. The quicker you answer, the more points you get. And if you get a wrong answer, you lose points. So let's have a look and see the answers on this question. 67% have said the Bronx, 33% have said Brooklyn. Answer we were looking for is the Bronx. Rumble in the Bronx was the name of the 1995 film starring the one and only Jackie Chan. Yeah, It wasn't the Rumble in Croydon. Yeah, definitely not.
Nah.
On to question number 5. What number passenger is Wesley Snipes in The Security Consultant in the high-flying 1992 action movie? Some of these questions are questions where you know the answer, and so it's just how fast you can get to the answer. And then some of the questions you're like, until you see the answers, I wonder what it is.
You wonder what it is,
Yeah, I'm not going to actually announce when I'm going to reveal the answer. I'm just going to reveal the answer when I reveal the answer. And I may not even read out the answer so that you can just answer with the answer. And then when the answer is answered, then we'll reveal the answers that people have answered. You know?
Oh, dear. Classic movie.
So we had the choices between 42, 79, 57, or 1992. And everyone's gone for 57. And that is, of course, the correct answer. Hopefully you got it nice and quick to stack up much more points than your competitors. So after 5 questions, let's have a look and see what the leaderboard looks like. We've got Boogie in first with 2527. And in second, we've got Flex with 2112. And in third, Black Pepper with 1995. Very close, very close. As we get into question number 6. Who stars opposite Emilio Estevez in the 1993 Lethal Weapon parody, Loaded Weapon 1? Is it Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy, Samuel L. Jackson, or Jamie Foxx? Which one of these stars opposite Emilio Estevez in the 1993 Lethal Weapon parody, Loaded Weapon 1? Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy, Darkness is Coming, or Samuel Jackson, or Jamie Foxx? Answers are in. Let's have a look and see where people have gone. 67% have said Samuel Jackson. 33% have said Jamie Foxx. Answer we were looking for is Samuel Jackson. Congrats if you got that one correct. On to question number 7. Which of these actresses was not one of four New York women sharing one Brooklyn brownstone on Living Single? So who was not one of the women sharing a Brooklyn brownstone on Living Single? Queen Latifah, Regina King, Kim Coles, or Kim Fields? Which of these 4 New York women sharing one Brooklyn brownstone was not the acclaimed comedy which it's acclaimed and sometimes proven quite evidently that Friends was based on? And
is it?
From yes. The answers are in. 100% have gotten for Regina King. Are we fans of the show Living Single?
Never saw it.
Yes, we are.
Never saw it.
Everybody's guessed correctly. Regina King was not part of the ensemble. Although she was not a regular cast member, Regina King did guest on a season 2 episode. So if you caught that episode, you might have been a bit confused, but everyone got the right answer here. On to question number 8. What type of pie does Jason Biggs become intimate with in the infamous scene in 1999's American Pie? What kind of pie was it? Was it apple, pumpkin, cream, or peach? What type of pie does Jason Biggs become intimate with in the infamous scene in 1999's American Pie? The answers are in. Let's have a look and see where people have gone. I cannot remember the scene, and I can't remember what type of pie it was. But, ooh, everyone's gone for apple pie. Answer we're looking for is apple pie. So it looks like that One Time in Bandcamp film is quite still remembered quite well.
Yeah, that bar alone just sticks with everyone that sees it. This is one time at Bandcamp. When you're in the office environment and someone speaks like that, that's all that goes through your head.
Oh man. So which Academy Award winning actor directed the 1990s films Waiting to Exhale and Hope Floats?
What?
Which Academy Award winning actor directed the 1990s films Waiting to Exhale and Hope Floats? Was it Sidney Poitier, Morgan Freeman, Forrest Whitaker, or Shabba Ranks? Which Academy Award winning actor directed the 1990s films Waiting to Exhale and Hope Floats? Answers are in. Let's have a look and see. 100% have gone for Forrest Whitaker. I'm just trying to think if any of the others have actually directed a film before, but it seems as though it doesn't matter because everybody's got the right answer. It was, of course, Forrest Whitaker. Best actor for 2006 is The Last King of Scotland has directed several films in his career, including Waiting to Exhale and Hope Floats in the 90s. So it's appropriate that we have that on the big 90s quiz here on the Real Soundcheck Podcast. If you're playing at home for fun in your head, you're welcome to join in for these last few questions and just see what happens. Just see what happens. On to question number 10, which is which R&B superstar made her debut on the 1997 soundtrack to Men in Black? Which R&B superstar made her debut on the soundtrack to Men in Black? Was it Brandy, Lauryn Hill, Alicia Keys, or Faith Evans? Which R&B superstar made her debut on the 1997 soundtrack to Men in Black? Ooh, this one's a little trickier for some. See, the answers come in a little bit slower. While they're deliberating, who could it be? Who could it be? Let's see what people have said. They reckon it's 100% Alicia Keys.
Has to be.
Answer we're looking for is Alicia Keys.
Oh, had me worried there, mate.
What was your deduction as it has to be?
Because it has to be because Brandy, Fugees, and Faith, I swear they all had singles out before 97.
Very well deduced. Alicia Keys and pop group Destiny's Child, both unknown at the time, made their debuts on the Men in Black 1997 soundtrack.
And Destiny's Child.
Trivia there for you. Yeah. They had a song called Killing Time, I believe, on there, which was before they actually then had their album.
Destiny's Child debut on an album was 1997. Wow.
Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. Ooh. In first place, we have Flex with 5833. In second is Boogie with 5532. And in third, it's Black Pepper with 3475.
Yo, Flex and Boogie are warning up there. What's that?
Streaking away. And as you can see on that last question, Flex got in just a little bit quicker than Boogie, so got 652 points for that question, and Boogie got 574. Alrighty, on to question number 11, in the final section of the quiz for this evening. What no-nonsense clown did Damon Wayans play on sketch comedy series In Living Color? Was it Bozo, Gabbo, Homie, or Bobo? What no-nonsense clown did Damon Wayans play on the sketch comedy series In Living Color? Answers are in. Ooh, 25% say Gabbo, 50% say Homie, and 25% say Bobo. The answer we were looking for is Homie the clown. Don't play around.
Never knew it. Never ever seen it.
Homie don't play that. Let's have a little quick look at the leaderboard actually. Welcome, Charm. Although you may have got one of the questions slightly incorrect, we will still see where you end up.
Hello, Charm.
These last couple of questions. Thanks for joining us. The members of which girl group included Tion Watkins, Lisa Lopez, and Rodonza Thomas? Was it SWV, TLC, Brownstone, or 702? The members of which girl group included Tion Watkins, Lisa Lopez, and let's have a look and see where people have gone. We've got Butch shaking his head, not sure. 75% said TLC, 25% said 702. The answer we were looking for is TLC. This is, of course, T-Buzz, Lisa Lopez, Left Eye,
Lopez.
and Rodonza Chili Thomas.
Oh, Rodonza is chilly. That's what threw me off. Don't know about no Rodonza.
This is the thing, the original question had the nicknames in between. I said, take them out.
Oh, man.
Question number 13. Almost there. What legendary West Coast rapper co-wrote and stars in 1995's Friday? Is it Ice Cube, Ice Dude, or Ice Cube? 1995's Friday.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, Ice Cube, Ice Dude, or Ice Cube?
Yeah, the phonetic one is crazy. Ice Cube.
You got 25% saying Ice Cube, or some might say Izzy Cube, and 75% saying Ice Cube. The answer we're looking for is, of course, Mr. O'Shea Jackson, Mr. Ice Cube, co-wrote and stars in Friday. Question number 14, the penultimate question for this evening. What inspired the name of 1990s R&B boy band Color Me Bad? What inspired the name? Was it Shabba Ranks, Batman Villain, Racehorse, or Ashamed Painter? What inspired the name of 1990s R&B boy band Color Me Bad? Was it Shabba Ranks, Batman Villain, Racehorse, or Ashamed Painter? Answers are in. Let's have a look and see. Ooh, 50% say a Batman Villain and 50% say Racehorse. Answer we were looking for is Racehorse.
Oh!
Mark Coldren, Sam Waters, Kevin Thornton, and Brian Adams initially formed a singing group in high school called Take One. But to avoid confusion with another group, Take Six, they decided to change their name inspired by a racehorse named Color Me Bad. The last thing I would ever think that a boy band will be named after is a racehorse.
A racehorse.
So congrats to everyone who got that one right. And the final question
Oh,
on part 2 of the Real Soundcheck, the big 90s quiz. In the Back to the Future films, how many miles per hour does the DeLorean need to reach in order to time travel? Was it A, B, C, or D? 72, 33, 88, or it could never do that in London because of the speed cameras and speed. In the Back to the Future films, how many miles per hour does the DeLorean need to reach in order to time travel? And we were talking about time travel earlier. We might ask you in another episode. Maybe not next week's episode. Next week we're doing the Agony Uncles for Valentine's.
Yes, we are.
Q&A. But we may ask you, what would you do if you could go back in time for 30 seconds and then you get sucked back? So the answer,
Crazy.
let's have a look at these. 100% of you have gone for 88. The correct answer we were looking for is... Yep, you could have 88 or you could have D, which was it could never do that in London because of the speed cameras and speed bumps. Perfectly valid answer as well on the Soundcheck Podcast 90s quiz. And with that, we can look at the final standings. Here we go. In third place is Black Pepper with 5,087 points. Congratulations. Second, we have a Boogie with 7,856 points. And in first points, and also honorable mention to Sham, got 1,852 points, even though they joined really late in the game. But look, they still got nearly half the points of third place. So well done to you as well for joining in and having a go on the Real Soundcheck Podcast big 90s quiz. Yours truly, Dave Knight and Mr. Butch Cassidy. Monday nights 9 p.m. here, live and direct, not pre-recorded. It's all live, and we appreciate everyone for joining in and being part of the Soundcheck Podcast. Wendy, say whoop whoop. Congrats, Wendy. Thank you for joining. Hope all is good on your end. That was nice. That was nice.
That was very nice. Let's put one more date in your diary. Let's do this very quickly. Let's put this date in your diary. Just in case you didn't know, your Agony Uncles, Uncle Sound and Uncle Check, will be here next week looking after you. Yeah? Please understand, any advice given should be taken with a big bag of salt. It will be 100% pure, honest, unprofessional advice, and is there to help you get through any confessions, questions, or quandaries you have about the feelings that you have inside you, or anything that is blocking you from falling in love. So Uncle Check, Uncle Sound, Uncle Check, next week, right here. Make sure you're here with us.
Indeed. And if you want to send your friends quandary anonymously, of course we will honor that. Just keep the names anonymous or leave out certain details. That's fine. We'll honor that. No problem at all. And you can email us The Real Soundcheck Pod at gmail.com. The Real Soundcheck Pod at gmail.com. Always appreciate the interaction. Always appreciate the feedback. It's really, really, really makes a difference to the whole setup. And it also allows us to improve and look at things that we can do to make things even better for you so you can enjoy even more. So next week, Uncle Sound and Uncle Check, Unprofessional Love and Relationship Advice, Monday the 10th of Feb. Put that in your diary and let people know that we're going to be responding to relationship and Valentine's Day, pre-Valentine's Day Q&A, basically.
Yeah.
Pre-Valentine's Day Q&A, leading up to the special day of love.
So them say. Right. We hope you are going to have a productive week. That's what it's all about. We are on the road to 100 episodes. Look out for a couple of interviews, box set of movies. We've got that coming up as well. We got the hypothetical show coming up. So yeah. Stick with us, man. Stick with us, man. Stick with us. Definitely stick with us. We're gonna have some fun. So I think that's about me done. You ready to go? You all right?
Yep. It's been a pleasure. Again, tickets for Plantain and Prosecco on Wednesday the 26th of Feb are now available for those who are involved. And until then, wishing you all a very, very indubitably wonderful week.
Peace.